the misters is enjoying all that fine, is it grass, weeds? I don't know. Won't you be? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? It's very low. Oh, Mr. Kitty, I love when you decide to sit under this tree. Look at this beautiful, like when I say beautiful, I mean beautiful tree. This is where I have all my gatherings. And I just love when he chooses to sit here, Mr. Kitty, because then I can get a chair and sit in the shade too, Mister. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. I feel giddy, so giddy. Wait a minute, isn't that supposed to say pretty? I feel pretty, okay. Well, it works for this too. I feel giddy, so, oh, thank you. You move closer to the chair, Mr. Kitty. Thank you. I love that. Now I can sit too, and we can enjoy under this beautiful tree. Look what I did, right? So my kids have always asked me, please let the tree grow down to the ground, because look, it really does, right? You can see. But I choose not to, see over there? Because it will look so ugly, you know what I mean? But I've decided to keep definitely over there so I can have more privacy from, you know, the neighbors and whoever decides to go by. And on this side, I've decided to go a little lower too, you know, like over there. So I'm just excited. This is probably too low because it's interfering with my sitting area. Mr. Kitty, my kitty. Look, my friend put the scallions here and they're growing. My oregano has decided to go from this spot right there to over here and across the yard that way. And over here, I'm telling you, you guys have to plant oregano. It just never ever goes away and you will never ever buy it again, I'm telling you. And from last year, my, what is it called? Come on, Lisa. Oh, come on, it's coming. Ready? Parsley. That is parsley over there. Yep, it came up all by itself. So, and so did the strawberry thingy-majiggy over here. It's behind there. That also came back too. Where are you? Right there. From last year, so that's good. And then what I did was, I know it might look silly, but look over there. I don't know why, but you know, these are the orange, beautiful plants that grow. All the greens came up. So I just said, you know what? I'm not sitting around waiting for the other parts to come. Maybe they won't. So I just put the fake flowers in there because I love color. I love it. And the mister, he loves going over here and he loves eating that tall grass because he's Italian. I think he likes the smell of the oregano because it does. It smells like a pizza. What do you see, Mr. Kitty? You see a bird? Oh, you do. What is that? It's a bird, all right, but I don't have my glasses on. What kind of bird is that? Oh. Huh. Well, look at you. You are definitely unusual. Welcome to the Fry House. Where you going? Oh. Oh. Mr. Kitty, did you see the birdies? That was the bird. Okay, so he's Italian. I've decided. Yes. Yep, that's why he came to us. He likes the Italian smell of the oregano, and he certainly likes to eat pasta. Well, he likes to eat the pasta that is, you know, before it's cooked, but you don't ever give it to them because he did almost choke to death. We don't want that. At first I was like, oh, isn't this cute? He likes it. I'm thinking he could choke on this, and he did. So let's not do that again. This is my beautiful cherry tree. Say hello. And let's hope that the ants don't eat the tree this year. Because they do. They like to hide. So look, you can see them now. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little ant. He's making his way around. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Well, there's usually more than just one. So I usually follow Mr. Kitty around. You know, when you walk a cat, it's much different than walking a dog. Oh yes, because you're spending most of your time really just kind of like stopping and like examining things and investigating. See, he didn't walk very long, did he? But that's good for me because then I can sit down. Ah, Mister, this is fun. I love it. I just don't like the sun in my face. Then if he wants to get up, it's time to get up again. So yeah, it's a glorious day because I have no idea what the day is going to bring. I know that the bills are paid. You know, people are like, well, I want this out of life and I want that out of life. And they're very big high achievers and they have a lot of money and they do things. And I'm like, go for it, honey. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. And so, but to me, a good day is that my sins are forgiven. And I went to mass today on television. That is not the usual thing. You cannot do that unless you have a reason. And our reason is that my daughter is recovering from cancer, so I don't want to put her, you know, in a situation where she's going to be among a lot of people. I think maybe by next week we might start doing it because her blood count is doing better. We'll find out on Tuesday. So, yeah, and the bills get paid. And there's food in the belly, a roof over your head, and there's no catastrophes. That is a good day to me. Everything's where it ought to be. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, yes. Where we going, Mister? Where we going? Scallions are doing great there. Mint is doing great there. That comes up every year. I really don't ever use it. I will say this, that you take one leaf and you put it in some salt. Oh, heaven on earth right there. It is wonderful. Do that. Make sure it's good, wholesome salt, not the white garbage that is robbing you from minerals. Mister, what are you doing? Ew. Get out of there. What do you think, it's a nest? Huh, you beautiful babe? Mister, you're too beautiful. Yes, you are. You're so gorgeous. Are you gorgeous, mister? You like being outside with Nana? You're looking to lay down, huh? You hear all the birds? It's fun. Isn't it beautiful out? I thought I'd take you out in the morning time because it's cooler. All the animals are alive and kicking and squawking. Do you love it? Do you love it, mister? I love you. I love you, mister. If somebody's listening over the side of the fence, it probably sounds like I'm this big romancer. I love you, mister. Mister, do you love Nana? Do you love Nana? Nana. Nana, mister. Nana. The ground feels nice and cool, huh? Oh. We call him Mr. Long Limbs because he has long limbs. It must feel so good not to be walking on your hands, Mr. Kitty. I can see why you always do that. That was a birdie, Mr. Kitty. And you're hearing the neighbor. That's tape, Mr. Kitty. That's tape. And you see Pat. So many things going on, Mister. Now you're in the chilling mood, huh, Mr. Kitty? Are you chilling? You're cool. You're so cool, Mr. Kitty. He's chilling. So badly I want to go in the house, but I'm like, you know what? This precious babe, he deserves to feel what it's like to sit outside and hear the birdies and feel the air and get some vitamin D when he wants. I sit out here for hours on end, mister, for you. It was the cutest thing. He went to go lay down, but I think he got distracted because of a bug. Did you see a bug, mister? Oh, we're gonna get up and walk, huh? You wanna go inside? Wanna go inside, please? You know, I'm listening to the next door neighbors and they're just having so much fun, and I'm listening to the wife and how she just sounds so relaxed and peaceful, and oh, it's so nice. And I'm walking around my yard and I'm saying, you know, and I'm saying this because oftentimes, like every day, I think about like, am I gonna be able to stay here someday? You know, I always think like, how is this gonna work, Lord? You know, for my future. And I was just walking in the yard and I found myself saying, I belong here. I just belong here. You know, it's a nice, you know, it's funny because before we got this house, we were looking at another place, what seemed to be a little closer to our family. So you can hear the neighbors in the back. I love it. And the birds chirping like crazy. So we were ready to put a bid on a house closer, the same street name. Is that crazy? And the house was a ton smaller. It didn't have a basement. I don't even think it had, maybe it had an attic, I don't know. But it wasn't much storage at all. And a tiny backyard. So Stephen said, I want to take you to one place. Now this town is not known to be a wonderful town. It has a lovely name, but the town itself, it's like, I said, it better not be over there. And he goes, just come on. So he took me here, and he took me here during an open house. And it was amazing because when you know, they say like, you'll know it's the right guy or the right girl to marry because you just know. We had looked at like so many houses. I could have a big, thick book of all the places that we looked over the years for houses. We always had to get new realtors because we felt ashamed that we never were buying anything because nothing ever hit us, you know? So we saw this, and when I came over here, I was in the car across the street, and I'm watching my father-in-law and Steven check out the house. I was watching my daughter Rachel in the car, and I was watching all the people walking around this property. I'd never seen that many people at an open house before. And I said, what are those people doing in my yard? Like, and I was serious. Like, I wasn't trying to be like weird. I like really meant it. And then when it was my turn to go in the house, the weirdest thing, like now when I look back at it, you know, whenever I went into a house, I was examining everything, opening everything, like checking everything out. There was so many people in the house. it would probably be like annoying to try to do that. So I remember walking into the kitchen, not into it, but like at the edges of it. And I was just doing this. Okay, good. And then I would walk into what now is my room, and I'd be like, okay, good. I just went to the edges. I didn't open anything. I didn't try anything out. And I went upstairs. And then when I went upstairs, I saw a stain on the steps. And I said, oh, great. Now I got to get that out. Meanwhile, I have no idea if I'm going to get this house or not. It was just like this natural thing that was occurring inside me. And then I saw these people coming down the stairs, and I'm going, what are these people doing in my house? I was literally saying that. So, you know, and then I think about, you know, we had been given a gift after Stephen died to be able to stay in this house for a good year. And, you know, I think about that, and I think about how I can afford to pay the mortgage every month. And it's all God. Every last second of it is all God. And so I'm saying this to you because I really have to embed it into my brain that, and I say it to you because maybe you're experiencing things like this and you're afraid, and I don't ever want to lose this place. Like, this is my home. You know, do I wish I was closer to the ocean? Absolutely. And then maybe one day I can do that too. I don't know. So I feel like this is my home, like mine, you know, and I don't ever want to lose it. It's just so wonderful here. I love it. Like, I love it. I love my house. I love my home. I want to grow old here. I want to have my grandchildren bebop in and out as I'm making the meatballs and the spaghetti. And I want to have a shared living person, disabled person that I can take care of here. You know, just expand the home, expand the family. It's just so beautiful. So I really want to do that. And I just hope it happens. I'm like, you know, the other day I was like, you know what, Lisa? You have gotten every job that you ever wanted. Why isn't this happening? You know? Why isn't it happening? I just want it to happen, and it's not. And I press on it, and I call, I text. I've had people here and to interview, and it's just never the right person. And I really want it to work, and I gotta make it happen, you know? And you just don't know the plans. I really want to be married. I want to be married to my husband, but that's not going to happen ever again. So I am open. I want a husband, of course, only if the Lord wants me to. And I want a husband that the Lord wants me to have. I'm not dealing with nonsense. Absolutely not. And I need to die for that person. I can't just be with anybody. Some people I notice they can. I cannot. I need to be able to die for that person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have to be in love, like willing to give up my own life for them. So I'd rather be alone if I cannot have that. If I'm not in love, I can't do it. All right. So me and Mr. Kitty were sitting under another tree, my favorite tree. Look at, oh. Now we're sitting in another area. He loves sitting in the sun. I don't know how you do it with the fur coat, Mr. Kitty. I don't know how you do it with the fur coat, Mr. Kitty. But he's so cute. He loves to roll around there and play. Oh, you're looking at bugs. Mister, don't be trying to... Yeah, there's all kinds of bugs underneath. Let them alone. Let them alone. Let them enjoy their lives, Mr. Kitty. So cute. I love him so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's rolling around. Oh, cute, mister. You're rolling all around, mister. You're so cute. I can't take it. You're just too cute, mister. Hi, baby. Oh, you got the leash? You got the leash, mister? Oh. Oh, he's got the leash. So cute. Oh, mister. Why are you so wonderful?